Do a little test message. Test. There it is. How good. Alright, so Cryptic crossword time. Haven't done one in a while. Plenty to do. Let us give it a crack. Start. NB. Treated 18 across. The shaded squares don't feature in their clues wordplay. All other clues are normal. To view the grid, view the digital version of today's paper or visit tiny URL DH19. Okay, so I'm going to need to get this grid here. Hope it still works. It's been a while. Okay, we have a grid as well. Maybe I should try to put that somewhere else so we can see it rather than keep swapping back. Now, we'll see how we go. So, what one's normal? You do 7 down. Surprised a medium, hang on, did 18 across have... No, 18 across is fine. In vain, how to secure we figurine thus altered. Let's keep on 7. Surprised a medium dead on their feet. What about these ones in the bottom corner? Goes gaga over shop front. Screen criminal. What else can I do that doesn't have 13, 14 maybe? Oops. Raise his cocktail for icy drink. Icy drink. Something C. Irish C. Oops. Spooner's joint. Impacted. Scripture. Knee something? I don't know. Scripture. No, that's no good. Five doesn't have one either. One down. I'd contacted gun Italian scorer. Or messy? I don't know. Don't think many don't have the circles, unfortunately. Or fortunately. Do I try getting some that have circles? Odd article. Savaged a little play. A one act. So I can see that savaged article oddly. Maybe that's ATCE, yes. So maybe these two aren't counted. Okay. So maybe it's on, I don't know. Finishes in luxury, takes the Lear jet. Oh no, oopsies. Oopsies. Keep doing it. Looking at you once wearing piercing, say. Eyeing you once ye wearing piercing, say. Wearing in ye once. I think it's eyeing. Finish in luxury. Finishes in luxury, takes the Learjet. That's probably what it is. So it's obviously that the circles only apply one way through the clues. Okay, that's good to know. Because everything for eyeing, I think, is here. Wearing must be in. Yeah, they're in a coat, wearing a coat, or in boardies, wearing boardies. Yeah, in. That makes sense. Oh, okay, joint. Stop doing that. Is 14 supposed to be fine? scripture. Writ. Something high writ. "11 down, cruise port." Okay, so that's red, obviously. Joint. Maybe it's not red, I don't know. Oh my god, this is doing my head in. This. So, 16 should be fine. 11 should be fine. Bozo's face smeared off. Also presenting crude gags. Cheers. Resolute year almost flopping. So 8-3, yeah. Flopping, so that must be anagram maybe? Well, it must be, but cheers. So let's try write that in. Oh, that's not right. Scratch that. Resolute. Yeah. Lit. Yeah. And then minus u equals something out it could be as well. Anyway. Maybe we'll try that instead. Res la yeah. So yeah. Layout. See out. See you later. think that's what it's trying to say. You later. There we go. Hello. Which word? This what's in the chat is just me trying to make sense of that anagram. But everything else is okay so far, I think. Yeah, no, that was just me taking out from resolute year. It's a themed one, so I have to come back to this every now and then for reference to the circles, but I think I should be doing okay. Maybe I'll have a crack at the theme one again. In vain. How to secure Wii figurine thus altered. Yeah, it's could be tricky. 11 minutes on it so far, so usually ending in a Y is pretty okay. Have the Wiggles band fallen into consumption? Some of these might not be included. So these two circles won't be part of the wordplay. Well, I've learned the circles only apply one way, so this will only apply to 6 down, and this one will only apply to 15 down. 15 across, rather. Yeah. See you later, eyeing, geyser, 1 act, Irish Sea. Have the Wiggles band fallen into consumption? So somehow I've got to I've got to get 5 letters for the wordplay. Maybe it's not a good one to have a crack at. Maybe first grand slammer of tennis. Put on move. So if 3 of the letters are circled, this could be an anagram. 3 down. No, none of them are circled. How do I know it? It's been a lot of practice. I've been doing these for a while. I do this person's DA's crosswords pretty regularly, so I kind of have a pretty good sense of how the rules work. Generally speaking, you try to work out which part of this clue is a definition and which part of it is wordplay. Take this one, for example. So in this case, a little play was the definition. The answer was 1 act. And this part was the wordplay. So when they refer to odd, they're talking about the odd letters of the word. So 1, 3, 5, 7. A, T, C, E. Savaged is an anagram indicator, which means mix these letters around and you'll get a little play. And in this case you do, but 2 of the letters aren't factored in the wordplay. This is a themed one, so the shaded squares don't feature in their clues wordplay. So ON wasn't part of the wordplay, but the ones that were A, T, C, and E are all here. I don't necessarily know them. I just have like theories about the rules, but they do come up pretty frequently. So it's enough to learn. Just need to start somewhere. That's what I was trying to do. First Grand Slammer of tennis, put on move. Put on move. My first thought was Rod Laver, but maybe I'm thinking too literally. What was one down? Okay, crudely tipped to use rap beat. 4 and 2. I don't like it. Sometimes I just click around to see a clue that might, grab me. Oaf, defaced, disco. So in this one, 3 of the letters won't be factored in wordplay, so I'm only looking for 3 letters wordplay wise. Probably, I would guess that it's either a word that means oaf, and you take the face letter off it, so that's usually the first letter. It will mean disco, in combination with the 3 ignored letters, or the other way around. But not sure just yet. Do we have 14 across? No, 14 down. 14 down took sides about horrible case. I'd like to get this spooner. This spoonerism. Maybe the red isn't right, but I'd like... Port is like wine. It could be like red, and that would make sense based on this grid. Port. Blank blank. Meaning the definition is 11 down cruise. Oh, see you later cruise. We have 11 down. Okay, so we have the whole clue. See you later cruise. Port. What? What does that mean? Is that a definition? See you later? I don't know. Cruise port. See you later, cruise port. Queens here. Try Coke in Woody Hollow, perhaps. Huh. Queens here. Try Coke in Woody Hollow. Perhaps. Don't know. Surely bakery output is the definition here. Ten across. Which ones are missing? Just the first 2. So it should be 6 letters. Wow, 4 down is like missing everything. English sailors back from journey. So I imagine this is a Y. English sailors back from journey. The back letter of journey is what I'm assuming. So English sailor. I don't know if I would know that. Salon treatment disturbs fringe by ear. So anagram of Salon maybe, or Salon oh, I don't know. Disturbs fringe by ear. But then no, you can't have two definitions. Disturbs fringe by ear. What is missing in 2 down? Nothing. What about 12 across? Did a runner head for dunny? One's mocked. This is so tricky. 1 down is just normal. 1 down's normal. Crudely tipped to use rap beat. Maybe an anagram of use rap. Crudely tipped. Something up. Arse up. Silly. All right. Did a run ahead for dunny? Once mocked. Move to face disco. 6 eyes at outset. That's sure to boost a member. It must be Viagra. 6 and then eyes at outset. So the start of eyes. A GRA. Oaf defaced disco. Well, this has got a V in it now. Certify ample eye lowered. So it must be validate. Eye lowered. So like a vial. Okay. Yeah. I'm with you. So any connection to all these spaced, these circle shaded letters? I don't think so. At least not yet. Oaf defaced disco. Disco. Have the wiggles. Banned, fallen into consumption. Surprised, a medium dead on their feet. Surprised. oath, defaced, disco. Did a runner, head for dunny. Did a runner, head for dunny. One's mocked. In vain. Joint. Dive. Hit. No. I don't know yet. Have the wiggles. Consumption. I don't know. Disco. Disco. Or is it an oath? I don't know. One's mocked. See you later, cruise port. First Grand Slam of tennis put on move. Eager beavers. Eager beaver beginners. Study. Idiots like. Study. Bakery output. Something bread. Rye bread. Try rye bread. First Grand Slam of tennis. On move. So not messy then. Arse up, I'd contacted. Gun, Italian scorer. Is there any? Oh yeah, this one was free of circles. Arse up, I'd contacted. Gun, Italian scorer. Something I In vain, how to secure wee figurine. Thus altered. Cruise port. It's like Rio, I don't know. Did a runner head for dunny? One's mocked. Dang, come back. Goes gaga. Over shop front. I don't know that one. Screen criminal. Screen. Stuffing YouTube channel. Yeah. Maybe anagram of the, it's either mixing stuffing of YouTube or stuffing of piquant. Channel. Aqua something. Four letters for that one. That horrible case. Horrible case. Bozo's face. Move it off. Crude gags. What do they call the type of comedy that's like slapstick is what I was thinking. It's not that. No. Figurine assaulted. I was thinking it could be, no, it can't be. It could be an anagram we figurine, but oh no, there's no S. We figurine thus, figurine thus. Can't be that either, because if you take the E off, then there's no E. Must be New York City. Woody in Woody Hollow, perhaps. Some sort of anagram here. Try Coke in WY. NEWYORKCITY. I think it's New York City. Alright, that's going to help. 11 down, see you later, cruise port. See you later. Cruise port. Cameron. Coward. Covered. Faultlessly. Don't know. One's mocked. It's amazing how little that helped. Salon. What is this? Call countlessly. Countless. Is there a connection to these little letters here? Shall I have a look? Via date. RY. Just write down all the ones I've got, or that I think I've got. RY. YGEON. I think that's all I've got as the letters that are not included in the wordplay. Thievery. Thievery. No. Gun. Oh, Verdi, like the other kind of scorer. Got me. Being tricky. Carotene. Would that be right? ROTINE. Tin, keratin. Fringe by ear. But if it was keratin, or however you say it, that'd be an I. The sailors back from journey. What could fit there? Now I'm starting to think it's a place. Have the wiggles. And fallen into consumption. I don't know what this is. God, shop front. I don't think that any of the I don't think any circles are in the bottom left, so it's all relevant. Locos? I don't know. Fallen into consumption. Did I run ahead for Dunny? Once mocked. Dash something. For Dunny, once mocked. Disappeared. Head for Dunny. It's D. One's IS. I think 8. So this is pair. Fruitlessly, probably. So I've obviously got something wrong. Maybe pair. So let's put in fruitlessly. So are these all fruits then? Date. Oh, maybe this is grape. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Nice. Maybe this isn't rye bread. Very sneaky, Mr. Assel. Very sneaky indeed. 2 and 4. Cheerio. Rio must be a port. Yep. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. So maybe this would be orange. This would be millet. Maybe that's what we're at. YouTube channel. Budge. And this is also a fruit. I don't know which fruit. Limey. Maybe. Grand Slam. On move. PEROXIDE. Disturbs. ROXIDE. ROXIDE. By ear. Okay. Yep. Don Budge. Sounds very familiar, so I'll leave it there. I gotta know. What has to be? Let's leave it there. Come on. Berry. Limber. Disco. Lumber. Down didn't have one. Photos face me off, also presenting crude gags. Holy something, right? Joint. Rolly. I think that's what it's after. Horrible case. Holy writ. Would it be orange? I need my phone because I think Matt Moran's someone, but I don't know if it's spelt with one T. That'd be a bit of a smoking gun, wouldn't it? If it was, I think he's like Master Chef kind of person, isn't he? I don't know. He's an Australian chef, but it's definitely spelt two T's, so it's probably not that. Le Quran? Is that how you spell it though? Cook sides. That horrible case. So T-K-H-E. I guess that is how you spell it. Cool. Lubber. Could disco be a club? So probably. Surprised ambushed. Dead on their feet. Must be tired. Bushed. Thoroughly. Where's my phone? I think it's thoroughly, but I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you what it exactly means thoroughly. Or maybe I'm just thinking of verily. Well, we'll leave it then. Presenting. Crude gags. Is it bechamel? Well. So. It's in the middle there. Besha. Stop. Stabs, I think. Bats over shop front, I think. Bats is Gaga. Screen. Criminal. Bozo's face smeared off, also presenting. Crude gags. So maybe this is Ola's. Smeared off. Buffola's. Buffola's. Trembly. Banned. Fallen into consumption. What do you mean? And fallen into screen. Criminal. Could be ENCH. Teach. Screen. I mean, is Buffola's anything? Buffola. It's a slang term for a particularly loud, hearty, or farcical joke that provokes belly laughs. That's what it is. It's Buffola's. And Trembly's probably right. Not sure why though. Anyway, this should be the last one. Screen criminal. Hence, hench. Fence. Fence? The hell? Okay, so what is this? What's going on here? I can only think of REM. Banned, fallen into consumption. TB is consumption. Into consumption. Tuberculosis, is it TB? Consumption is an archaic, historical, and a colloquial term for tuberculosis. All right, so I think that's everything. I think I understood everything. Maybe not this one, actually. Thus altered. Figurine. Oh no. Is there going to be a fruit taken out of this to get... And then we'll get fruitlessly. How to secure we figurine. Thus altered. Without some sort of date or fruit. Well, fig is a fruit. Can we... Yeah, take fig out of figurine and you get urine for we. That's pretty nice. Got me. Got me there. So this was rolly hit. A rolly. It's a joint. Is that what they call them? I have no idea. Look up the rest of the things I'm not so sure. I mean, I am sure about, but wasn't certain. Don Budge is an American tennis player. Is most famous as the first tennis player, male or female, to win all 4 Grand Slam tournaments in 1 year. Nice. And he died in the year 2000. Limey. Shut the hell up, you stupid limey. Limey is an informal and sometimes derogatory slang term for a British person, sailor, or ship. It originated in the 19th century from the historical requirement that British Royal Navy sailors consume lime juice to prevent scurvy, a deadly vitamin C deficiency. I think we got everything. Good job, guys. So I will put that one on YouTube at some point. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe I'll do some more tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, one more crossword down. See you later.